and it is ass kicking time. I'm talking about straight ass whipping time. Peace and love to all the gods and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. Salute to you. How are we living out there, good people? Academy. I see you. Come on in, man. Y'all come on in. Talking about we spending block and everything today. You feel? Cause we still on that. We still on that. Lock. You heard me? Topet. Whatever. However y'all prefer. You know what I'm saying? Scarlet King, Dragon King, Moloch King, whatever. You feel me? Pindar, you know what I mean? Whatever. You feel me? We still on that. We spinning block. Because I told y'all I was going to look at that word, right? You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody good at the academy. So I hope y'all good. If you're new, welcome to the academy. You know what I'm saying? We had we ain't going to say we. They tried to slide on you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Through all kinds of little thangy room. You know what I'm saying? Just tried to ruin my day. You feel me? So I got with self. The higher self of me. You know what I'm saying? And he and I, or should I say, we discussed. we were discussing what we were gonna do to balance out the equation of what they tried to do to me. You know what I'm saying? So he came to me. He was like, you know what? Just get on to the office. You feel me? And we gonna work that out. I got something special for you. They ain't gonna like it, but you gonna love it. I said, you know what, Seth? We gonna go do that. Let's do that. So we got here. You know what I mean? The office here. You feel me? Say hello to the people. Well, you know how that go. So, you know, and there was a word on this tofat. It was locution. Now I tell you, now you know, I'm honest. You know what I mean? I don't mind saying if I don't know what a word means, I will say I don't know what that means. I've never heard that word before. Let me go and see what that word means. It's kind of interesting too. All right, so y'all know the tofet that was on the 8, right? Peep game. Yes, this is what we do at the academy. It's school, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you look crazy like that, I thought we were supposed to be going on SCP. We're gonna get to that. Hold on. Cause this for the academics. We go through it. Okay, we just don't react. We get active. Okay, this is a reaction activities over here, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of the academics can say it better in the comment section or something. You feel me? But we get active over here. All right. Now this locution word is so they had several little definitions of it. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to know what it meant. But then we had to take it a little further. So what the definition, let's say, okay, so let's do it like this. It says locution. It says a mode of supernatural revelation. Okay? So something's definitely going to be revealed, of course. And it's supernatural in nature. And that's right down our alley, right? So, of course, we was dealing with the statue or... Yeah, I guess we could say statue, but it was definitely used for ritual purposes. You know what I mean? Of the Moloch. And so anyway, so in etymology, it is loqui, that's Latin, okay, and it's speak or a way of speaking. So the way it was like, say, the manner that this that statue, that Tophet was requesting that 089A and B be set up for the sacrifice. All right. So, but basically, in another sense of saying, we sat down and we discussed like other ways that we could bring it. So it's like when you hear people say that they received a download, or they're communicating with their ancestors, or the devil made me do it. You know what I mean? Anything like that, when you're hearing voices inside you, inside your mind, no one else can hear it, in your closet, if you will. You feel me? Things like that, where it's just not known to everybody but you and, of course, the entity that's speaking with you. All right? So it's not just your ancestors. It's damn near anything that's speaking to you. You feel me? Internally, that has that capability. All right? So, but on another scale, it's a person receives a set of usual auditory ideas, thoughts, or imaginations from an flip outside spiritual source. All right, so that's what locution means. And I didn't know what it means, and I thought it was really freaking interesting that it, all that, you know what I mean? Because when you hear it download, a lot of people really don't, you know what I'm saying? So I guess this is kind of like a scientific yet spiritual way of using the word. And then it say for layman's terms, it's like a figure of speech. Okay. All right, so that's that to spin the block on Tofat, because I told you I was going, you know what I mean? So I had to go and do that because I was really intrigued by that word, like what that really entailed. Because, you know, they like to over your head with words and stuff. So we got to be careful these days. All right, so, but today we're with SCP-060, which numerology is 6. And this is the Infernal Occult Skeleton reanimation. All right. So looks like we got a zombie on our goddamn hands. And it's, pardon me. And we gonna see what we dealing with over here. YouTube, y'all know the disclaimer. You know the disclaimer. If we catch it, we're gonna call it for what it is, because that's the law. You understand me? Uni-law. Up there. Talk to Great Mother. Talk to Great Mother about it. Don't bring it here. Talk to Great Mother about it. Shadow Law. Ace in the back. Peace to you. Peace to Ace in the back. In the back. Please. Thank you. Alright. Academates. We got 6. We got Divine Balance of Nature. That's the 6-pointed star. Merkaba. For those into the spiritual sciences, that be the Merkaba. You know what I'm saying? Alright. The tarot, we got the Lover's card, and you know, and staff came through with the info for the tarot, so we gonna do that today though. You know what I'm saying? Positive side of that is dependable, loyal, balanced, outgoing, consistent, understanding, which some people got to get the under. I'm going for the inner and the over. You do as you need to. And forgiving. All right. For the negative side, we got irresponsible, hard-headed, controlling gossiper, domestic tyrant, judgmental, interfering, doubting Thomas, cynical, dogmatic, complacent, self-righteous mother that you shouldn't really let hang with you for real. Especially if they got all that going on. They need to balance that out. They need some time alone. Maybe a hug or two from self. All right. So anyway, so we had that tarot Lover's card. I guess I could say from what I do understand about tarot, I guess you can't really say that this is wholeheartedly, because I guess you get different aspects or different perspectives judging from the deck that you get, I guess. So from this deck, which I don't know what it is, the Lovers is the number 6, of course. Love and choice, and whoever receives this card in their, I guess in their spread, the need to make a choice in any area of life, consider all consequences. Just quick, simple. You do the rest of that on your own. Like I said, I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I don't condone, but we don't teach, we don't read, we don't do anything like that publicly. I do actually have a personal deck for myself, of course, but I don't like that, right? So, but this didn't even come out of my deck, so I don't, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking that it's differently for different decks, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I am not above correction. You know what I'm saying? If something ain't what it is, just y'all let me know. You feel me? Because some things I know a little bit about it, but it's maybe the science may not draw me enough to want to get into it that deep. Maybe a different path or a road or something later on or something. I don't know. But anyways, so that's that for the numerology, etymology, and starting today, a little extra on the tarot. And with it, I hope y'all got what y'all need. because I do. And without further ado, we're going to get to what it is that we really came here to do. Step on them. No, we ain't trying to go that far with it, though. Back on this side. You dig? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, if you will. No pressure, of course. Never any pressure. We do, of course, have the shadows in the back. And they like to put a little ban on people, so we got to fight the algorithm a little bit. I mean, go figure, right? We were just checking out SCPs. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be real, right? I mean, hypothetically, right? Oh, okay, well, seeing that we done found bustin.
Good afternoon, everyone.
What's up? What's up?
My name is Dr. Miller.
Dr. Miller, peace.
And the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-060.
Okay.
Object class,
What that?
Keter.
Ooh, he a key to it.
Special containment procedures.
What that?
The grove which contains SCP-060 is currently contained in a series of specially constructed greenhouses at Satellite Site 6660. Specimens are to be pruned regularly to keep at a manageable size. Personnel are banned from smoking while within 5 kilometers of Satellite Site 6660. Personnel are to refrain from bringing lighters, matches, tasers, or any other tool readily capable of starting a fire into Satellite Site 6660.
Okay, well y'all go ahead and go on in there. Me and the ones that partake. We gonna catch up with y'all in just a minute. Y'all go ahead. When we hit the door, y'all feel us here.
SCP-60 specimens are to be watered twice daily and checked weekly for dead plant matter and saplings. Dead matter and saplings are to be pruned, shredded, and composted properly in the dedicated facility on site. Afterwards returned to SCP-60's containment chamber. Fragments of SCP-60 may not be moved off-site for any reason without explicit written permission from 2 or more Level 4 personnel. In the event of a breach by SCP-60 Alpha, personnel are to enter lockdown mode and activate on-site fire suppression systems. Redundant on-site fire suppression systems have been installed throughout the site, including water and chemical retardants to be used in tandem in the event of a containment breach. Portable extinguishers are to be kept available at all times. Containment Chamber 60 Alpha 1 is a dedicated circular containment chamber designed to contain SCP-60 Alpha during testing. This chamber is constructed of concrete with a 0.2 meter thick asbestos coating, with a series of chimneys to allow for ventilation of heat during containment. The walls are...
Hey man, this is about the longest damn containment description out of there, boy. What the way? What y'all, okay, let's just be patient, wait for the description. I do apologize, Academates, my humbles, okay, sorry.
Are fitted with 24 CO2 projectors, evenly spaced at 45-degree angles along the walls, and will activate in the presence of temperatures exceeding 200 degrees. 1 kilogram of SCP-60 material is to be kept within Containment Chamber 60 Alpha 1 to be burned in the event of a breach. Description: SCP-60 is a grove of 17 white oak trees, Quercus alba. The grove is spread across approximately 8 acres in rural northeastern Minnesota. A house on the property was demolished during the construction of Satellite Site 6660 after being combed by Foundation personnel for information regarding SCP-60. See Addendum. When burned, SCP-60 will produce an entity henceforth designated as SCP-60 Alpha. SCP-60 Alpha appears to be an animate adult human skeleton, standing approximately 2.3 meters tall and surrounded by bright white flames. SCP-60 Alpha initially burns at a temperature of approximately 1,500 degrees, 2,730 degrees Fahrenheit, and will attempt to cause as much damage.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, that's about the temperature that it takes to burn a body. I mean, can I say that? You know what? Y'all, man. Because this America Jack. We should be able to say what we want, right? And I'm just saying, come on, can we be adults here? I mean, for the children, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I already know. Y'all get exposed to a lot, okay? These are just words, so they say. You feel me? I know that what they say, that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Boy, don't you ever. Don't you ever. Now, there's a way to get over that level. And you got to work on yourself with that. That's called discipline. You know, it's a lot that comes with that. But don't just take that for face value. For real. Because words do a lot. The words can do, words can do damage. Like, sometimes death ain't even, man, you feel me? Words can make you scream for death. Words make people take themselves off this rock, boy. You feel me? So don't play with it. Don't just think that in your mind. And I'm saying that because mental health is real. I'm saying it because mental health is real. And I'm saying it one more time. I'm saying it because mental health is real. Watch your words, who you talking to, what you talking about, because everybody can't just take every single thing. You feel me? Sometimes a joke may be taken a little bit too far. You feel me? So careful with your words, because some people may want to test them words. You got there? And you see all we doing is speaking over here, and what they do, they brought a little cloud over a shadow. You feel me? And all we're doing is talking. So that words are detrimental. They can be detrimental. Let me say that. They can be detrimental. So please use a little caution. Just try to be a little bit more respectable out there. You feel me? I know I took a little time off, but it's important. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about the battle for your mind. And little sayings like that, sticks and stones, makes people just spew out of their mouth what the hell they want and consider all consequences when you speaking. Okay? Then think about Leonidas, you know what I mean? The words, let's cool our tongue. I digress.
Damage is possible when active. Burning as little as 20 grams of SCP-060 will cause SCP-060 Alpha to appear. Only one instance of SCP-060 Alpha will appear at any time. It is theorized that SCP-060 Alpha is a unique entity. SCP-060 Alpha is extremely dangerous, having proven to be hostile and relatively intelligent. It appears to be a single recurring entity, showing a growing familiarity with Satellite Site 6660's layout over the course of several manifestations. When given the opportunity, it will throw its body at flammable materials in effort to cause damage, and assault personnel with a focus on grappling and strangulation. Additionally, it is proven capable of running at speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour, in short bursts, and leaping approximately 5 meters from a running start. Due to the extreme temperatures produced by 60 Alpha during the initial stages of manifestation, along with its physical capabilities, it is capable of causing large uncontrolled fires and widespread property damage if left unchecked. SCP-60 Alpha appears to intentionally avoid burning instances of SCP-60 when it becomes active. If SCP-60 Alpha is introduced to a high enough volume of water or other flame-retardant material over a short amount of time, it will begin to weaken to the point that it will collapse into dust. Collapse will occur suddenly with little warning. SCP-60 Alpha will continue to pose a threat up until its collapse. The volume of suppressive material required to subdue SCP-60 Alpha is markedly less than would be expected to quench a heat source of its intensity, with volumes of approximately 500 liters proving sufficient. Areas burned.
See, I'm thinking with that right there, that's because it's more so, I say take it like this, right? It's like, it's a person. Let's say an X-Men, or one of the uncanny X-Men, right? Or Johnny Storm, whoever, you know what I mean? Somebody that can just kick that flame up real fast. When you're dealing with underneath typically, or like almost like if it were to be an actual person, that's just what it is. But you know what I'm saying, y'all. I mean, I'm trying to explain it or think of the word to use. Like in this situation, like this is like he turns on to his superpower. It's he turns into a skeleton, or like Ghost Rider turns into Ghost Rider, right? But then at the same time he's still human, or in a sense, versus putting out an actual fire. I think that's different. You know what I mean? Because like when you got a full blaze like Cali, like them wildfires over there, when you working with something like that, that's not easy, bro. That's not easy. I actually remember, man. I remember this one time. Anyway, that's too okay. I ain't gonna do it to you. But one day we gonna do that story time, y'all. One day we gonna do that. You feel me? Cause I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen fires huge, and how long in the effort that all these people put in to put it out. Of course, I was a child, so I couldn't help. But at this time when this happened, but I've seen it. Straight up close and personal. It's hard to put that out, but when you're dealing with a person, it's almost like, okay, he got this intense flame, but if we can, you know what I'm saying, hit him with something, he's still human underneath that. Less the effort. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could explain that a lot faster, but I was trying to just think of more words to use to just describe what he would be like. But I'm just like a superhero or whatever, and you just it wouldn't take that much because he's still human underneath. So I mean, if you hit him one good time, it's like knocking him out of his power, or it's like hitting Goku and knocking Goku from Super Saiyan 4 back down to regular Goku. You know what I mean? You hit him hard enough, you're gonna drop him some power levels, right? So that's how I was like looking at that. I'm sorry.
Earned by SCP-60 Alpha will begin to yield sapling instances of SCP-60 over the following 4 to 6 weeks. Only one wave of sapling growth will follow any given containment breach. Said saplings are easily pulled and should be composted and supplied to SCP-60's normal containment chambers. Additional information regarding SCP-60. The property containing SCP-60 contained a burned-out, secluded house upon Foundation acquisition. According to civilian sources, the house's previous owner was a Jonathan Corhill, who is reported to have been a somewhat solitary eccentric with a tendency towards bitterness and nihilism. Mr. Corhill was reported as a missing person in late 1996, several months after having suddenly cut off all ties to family members and friends. The last person to have had contact with Jonathan Corhill was his brother Christopher via a telephone call. According to his brother, Corhill had developed an interest in the study of Victorian-era occultism. Furthermore, he reported that Jonathan Corhill had seemed normal up until the phone call, at which point he told Christopher never to contact him again.
Corhill.
Later in the year, a mail carrier...
Let's compound that, shall we? Corhill. The Corhill, where's the Corhill at? On that ace. I ain't trying to hit it. On that ace. Corhill. So it's the core, the Corhill. Where is that at? I know how y'all get down. Jonathan, come on, bro.
Here visited the home to deliver a notice of foreclosure, finding it instead as a burned-out shell. Examination showed that the fire began in the living room in the general vicinity of the fireplace. It is now assumed that SCP-60 Alpha manifested within the house while Corhill burned SCP-60 in the fireplace. Considering SCP-60 Alpha's nature, why the house was not entirely destroyed during this alleged manifestation is as of yet unknown. No human remains were found within the structure. Jonathan Corhill's whereabouts and whether he is dead or alive are currently unknown. Thank you very much for listening,
No doubt.
if indeed you still are,
Indeed.
and you're all dismissed. Goodbye.
Peace. All right, Academy mates. So my dissertation on this motherfucker right here, boy. I think Mr. Corhill. Okay, two things. Either, and this probably still goes for both, in a sense. So it's like, one though, either Core Hill is now going to become the next Flame Body. Yeah, Human Torch type shit. Or John Core Hill doesn't exist. For real. It's a core on a hill. It's a core hill somewheres with his cabin and all these, you know what I'm saying, probably to play, you feel? Something like that, you feel? Cause I mean, bro, what you doing with that? I mean, it don't take nothing to knock him down. Alright, but who trying to run up on 1,500? Bruh, I know what that feel like. I know what it feel like. Yeah. I know what 1,500 feel like. Fresh out the machine. Yeah. It just turned off and I opened it up like, boy, intense. I'm talking about for real. I know what it feel like. You know what I mean? I've dealt cremation machines. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know what it feel like. Hot body. That's why they flame white. Liddy. I'm talking about Liddy. 1,500. Try 2,000. 2,250. 25. You can only imagine, right? You can only imagine how hot that is. So ain't nobody trying to get. Ain't no. You know. You're not trying to get close. You ain't trying to get close. I mean, special gloves. You feel me? I'm talking like when I say special gloves, I mean these junks right here work with the fire department gloves. You feel me? Fire department like little jacket you got to put on. You feel me? I'm talking about heat. So I know what they working with when they working with this thing, and I know exactly what kind of fire it can cause, and how quickly it can get up there. Cause we talking some temperatures, bro. That it's like realistically, it's going. You ain't just gonna put that down. Especially when it get loose. So I can only imagine what they dealing with the wildfires out that way. Seeing the media, just, you know what I'm saying, melting out that fault. That fault line getting broke up real nice. It's hot. The temperature's rising. The sun's real hot. The firmament look like it's cracking from the heat that's coming in from the Magneto's power. You feel? Yeah. It's finna get hot around here. I'm just here to tell you. You feel me? I ain't the only one, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying, in my perspective, it's about to get real hot around here. And I ain't talking to them boys either. You feel me? I am not talking to them boys, but it's finna get real hot around here. Y'all, you feel me? So, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't see where the lover, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess to consider all consequences with that lover's card. He trying, you know what I'm saying? Love and choice. Choose not to love this mother, because if he give you that hug, you feel me? He gonna love you the right way. You feel me? He gonna give you a long hug. You gonna be on fire, boy. Fire for you, hot for you, that little hot for you. You feel me? So I don't think you want no hug from him. Yeah, a domestic tyrant. I mean, I ain't gonna say domestic. Well, yeah. I mean, prospectively, he a domestic tyrant around his domain. You know what I'm saying? You come messing with his stuff, he judgmental. He coming out. He interfering with whatever you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you got going on. You feel me? He definitely is complacent in his position. It's to be where he is. Self-righteous. I mean, I guess you could say he's self-righteous to get the job done. I mean, that's what the SCP-060 set him up to do. He's almost like a golem, You know what I mean? But they actually use a human body to do it. I'm just saying, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's what it is. I'm just throwing that out there, y'all. You know how we do. Just, you know what I'm saying, broaden perspectives around here. You know what I'm saying? And throw out some more concepts and give us more to think about. Cause on every damn thing, it's crazy, bro. So, what's a divine balance of nature? That what we doing? We balancing, right? So we balancing. All right. That's as above, so below. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. That's what we working with, y'all. That's what we're working with. Balanced, yeah. Consistent, yeah. Dependable, yeah. So yeah. 060 was definitely depending on the Infernal Skeleton to come out and get on that ace. Anybody coming up being hard headed. You know what I'm saying? You coming up being irresponsible, hard headed. You know what I'm saying? A doubting Thomas. You feel me? Or you got some cynical, dogmatic, complacent, self-righteous, you know what I'm saying, acts going on that you trying to get up in here and work, finesse some stuff right here with this greenhouse. They gonna send out this thing that's so contrary to it to do to you what you could really do to it is burn it, right? So it's already got the balance. What you can do to it is send something at you at the. Boy, y'all need to get up out of here, man. Man, listen here. Y'all keep y'all head on that swivel. Y'all don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the world drive you crazy. Keep that critical thinking on so we can keep doing stuff like this and keep busting their chops out there because they sitting here sending shadows around here to mess with people all the time. You know, smacking them cards on y'all ass. You feel me? Don't be mad at me. I just came to do what I had to do. There it is. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep going because I know it's so much more now. You know what I mean? It's so much more to think about with me. I'm not swaying you to believe anything. Come through this channel, anything that we view. That is a disclaimer for you. You know what I'm talking about? You take your due diligence, your dibs. You go get your dibs. You come back with them receipts. You know what I'm talking about? And you let me know what you think. That's it. That's it. Draw your own conclusion. That's what I do. You feel? Me and my crew, we actually do this. This is what we do. We do this. So, you know what I mean? I mean, it ain't nothing to do some research, y'all. It ain't nothing to it. It ain't, especially if you want to know. I mean, I know, one thing I do know is taking a lot of stuff for face value coming from somebody else, it could steer you down the wrong road. And that's no shot to people out there. No one, you know what I mean? It just happens. So I'm just calling it for what it is. And sometimes the people that do take these people down those roads, that's what they wanted you to do anyway. But since you wanted to be stubborn, they figured they'd take your ass on the rabbit trail. You feel me? And then you finally get to the end like, man, you could have. It's like, yeah, but you wanted to be lazy. So I made you work. So go ahead and just do the work. So, you know what I'm saying? You get to that point where you can just kick back. And as it rolls through, you can just, oh, that's. Oh, that's. And who gonna argue? You can't argue with the receipts, baby. And we breaking this stuff down to the number. And that takes it all the way back past to when people wouldn't. The number. Don't be mad. Okay? So, peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. Shadow love, get your ass out. Ace. Bye. Peace. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it. For real, bro. It ain't right, Catamates. I'm just saying it ain't right. They be, man, you feel me? We just getting started. Alright. we shall return. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? Do not forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Yeah, we are dealing with it. We're trying to get in that algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Give some of these people some of these perspectives. You know what I'm saying? That we got brewing up over here in class over here. You know what I'm talking about? And maybe we can get down to the bottom of some of this stuff for real, on some for real type stuff. You feel me? Because I'm actually interested. Why is it getting like this? Why is it going this direction? Why? Academics, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure it would get this deep. I didn't know. When it was presented to me, I was like, well, man, is this what I think it is? But boy, was it not. So I'm glad I didn't even judge it from the get-go. I just wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen plenty that's got me kind of like, yes, sir, we finna go find some more. So, thank you for joining us on behalf of me and my crew.